Hi, I'm Teresa from Tree Heart Art Design Authentic or Love Authentic Me on Facebook and YouTube of the same name. And another little page and thing I do is Nature Fan Live Love Lead, and that's about my passion for things that are ethical, my journey when I turned vegan and becoming vegan, because I don't think it was something that I did overnight. It was something that was a journey as such. It took time and my understanding, and as part of that I've started to do these little apple reviews. Basically today we're going to be talking about vegan chocolate. Chocolate was one of the things turning vegan, giving up was a hard one for me. I don't drink, don't smoke, but chocolate was my vice. Sugar was my pains. In that sense, I have a sweet tooth. But since becoming vegan, lots of different vegan options are now available. And this Easter just gone, I actually was bought vegan Easter eggs. So I've been meaning to do this since Easter, to go over some of the things that I've had. So here we go. I'm going to start with just going through some of the ones that I tried. So this one is, and bearing in mind I don't have an affiliate with any of these products, they're things that I've bought myself, I've tried, and this is my personal views on them. So this one was really nice. I liked the fact that it came wrapped not in foil but in what is said to be 100% recycled paper. The box itself, it says, is 100% recycled cardboard paper. It's now, oh, it's doing that thing again with it's bright green, although it looks black on the screen over there. It is a luminous green packaging. Now bear in mind I'm dyslexic, so bear with me. Montezumas extraordinary chocolate, Montezumas. Sea Dog's lime and sea salt dark chocolate, so preferable for vegans, made without milk. So this is one that my partner brought home. 100% recycled got my eye as well, because I'm always on the lookout of, especially with vegan products, because it's not just that they're vegan, that they're ethical as well and sustainable, and I know that actually not everything is, so it's nice that they are. So it has dark chocolate, 99% cocoa mass, sugar, cocoa butter, soya lecithin and vanilla extract, Sea Dog's 0.2% and natural flavouring lime oil. Right, so considering it's vegan, it does say allergens to sea ingredients in bowl vegan. May contain trace of milk, nuts and peanuts from colouring, gluten, GM and preservatives. So find out more at that name that I just read out to you.com. I'll try and put a list in the comments in the description below this live video later. So it's a 90-gram bar, but this was actually quite nice, and it was quite different because it had that limey zest and that salty chocolatey taste to it. So that one was, I'm going to give this one, in my Apple review, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10 on apples. And for sustainability as well, should we give it, say, a 4 out of 10? It's 100% packaging and recycled, so maybe I'm being a bit harsh. So 9 out of 10 then. Okay, so that's that one. This one here, moving on, is Marks and Spencer's eggplant kitchen, and it literally was shaped like an eggplant. Personally, this was very, very sweet, and maybe it's because I'm eating more cacao or ritual chocolate with my drinks and drinking more dark chocolate, or my tongue has become used to that less sweetness. But even so, I think it was really sweet. It has no dairy in it. So with this one we've got cocoa mash, sugar, cocoa butter, I can never read that word, but soya lecithin, vanilla flavouring. So same kind of thing. Dark chocolate contains cocoa solid at 50% minimum, so it's a lower rating, suitable for vegans. Made without range, has been created for these so special dietary requirements for you to fully enjoy without worries. But is the box recyclable? FSC, made in the UK as well, with chocolate from Belgium, so it's not as long a distance. I can't see if it's recycled. It's certainly not clear if it is. Box recycle, insert recycle. Well, it had like a plastic thing inside, but it says that that was recyclable as well, so that's fine. Okay, we'll let you off. 100 grams storage, sunlight. Personally, for my taste, and I think it was really, it was nice, but it was very sweet. Too sweet for me. I think it had too much sugar in it, but that may well be where I've gotten used to darker chocolate, being without chocolate for so long as a vegan. So I think this one was better. I'd still prefer this one. I'm going to give this one still, because I think it was personal preference, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 apples, and I'm going to, for recycling, again, a 9 out of 10. So again from M&S, same range, nice box that these came in. Little bites of delights, which were, these were vegan salted caramel truffles. Now, I love truffles, I have to say, so that's one of the things that I would have missed. The box itself is caution widely recyclable, no film, not yet reduced, so that the sort of film that the chocolate in is the only bit that wasn't recyclable. But the box itself, because it's quite a hard duty to make, I like to upcycle lots of my things, so it could be used and it is recyclable. So, and quite a nice little thing to maybe put bracelets in for my daughter, or jewellery and bits and pieces to keep for that reason. Just putting it to one side. This was the same range as these, and they're both M&S food, vegan truffles and caramel selection. So this had different ones in, so I just wanted to make sure with the ingredients if they were the same, because they had ones in here that was, again, it said for earlier, they won't guarantee, because if it's made in a factory where they have nuts and for milk and peanut sufferers, they can't guarantee that it can't get any cross-contamination. So for that reason, it's got it in bold, but they are marketed as vegan products. So recycled box, it says 100%, 160 grams. These were nice. The outer shell I found, and they were both the same because they had those ones were in here, was very hard to bite into. Wasn't quite that nice melt in the mouth. They were a little bit, I'd say crunch, but whether it's the difference of that al dente pasta or not, kind of, it still had a nice soft centre once you got inside, and there was different options. So you had salted caramel, smooth truffle, orange caramel and dark truffle, and I liked all of them. They were very yummy, and I loved all of these. Were from my mum. My stepmum had got me them, and again, the box itself, for those recycled, great. I've got a daughter that loves LOLs, great for LOL shoes, so she can upcycle these, and again, inside recyclable. So I'd giving these two, I think I preferred these to the on my personal preference, to the eggplant kitchen. They seemed like they were a nicer quality of chocolate. I don't know if that's just me liking these and preferring these better. They still had that crunch. I'm going to give them a 8 out of 10 apples on taste, and recycle a 9 out of 10. So those are just some of the bits I had from chocolate, but I had another few bits and pieces here for my vegan. Let me see if there's any more chocolate stuff. There we go. So hazelnut praline Swiss dark chocolate bar. This is, let's see if I can get that up to the camera and you can have a really, let's be reading the back. These was actually really nice. Gluten-free, organic, vegan, 47% less sugar, high in fibre, Swiss dark chocolate bar with the praline, oat and quinoa filling. And I actually thought this was really lovely, and it had that, like, if you get a bar of chocolate and it's got that crunch. So I quite liked these, and for something small, it wasn't huge. I was just trying to think what the make. It doesn't actually say, just Rhythm 108, high in fibre, of where it's from. Yeah, Rhythm 108 is the name, at histogram. So we can go over and check them out. Let's look at the actual food content, see if it's as healthy as it appears to be. Right, there's a lot of writing on here. I think I probably need to check their website out as well to read. What's in German? Where's the English? Only natural ingredients is what it's stating. I'm trying to find the ingredients. Netherlands. It's German. Organic oats, hazelnut and quinoa bar in cacao chocolate. 30% ingredients: raw cacao, raw cane sugar, hazelnut, 24% cacao butter, cacao mass, gluten-free oat flour, 8%, agave fibre, quinoa, 1.2%, sunflower oil and sunflower lectin. Allergy C ingredients in bold: may contain trace milk and almonds, which they all say now a lot to cover themselves, but they're stating that it is vegan. So I quite liked this little bar. That was almost probably better than all of the other chocolates together, and it wasn't a lot and you didn't need a lot. I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10 on taste, and packaging is a 3 out of 10 because I can't see it's foil, so no, there's nowhere that says where you can recycle it, so that's a 0 out of 10 apples on recycling, as it's the foil base and it's not listed clearly to say that it's recyclable that I can see. If I've missed it then, but so there's that one. We have chocolate chip cookies. Okay, these ones I loved. So this is Bean Kind, vegan friendly fine chocolates, intense dark chocolate truffles, 72% cocoa solid, 100% plant-based ingredients, no palm oil. Save the earth if is the only planet with chocolate. Now this has got lots of badges on it. For one of the reasons I liked it, because I know it's got the no palm oil listed on here. This is actually from, if I'm remembering correctly, these were from, I think I bought these in Aldi. So made with a kindness and ingredients without ingredients derived from animals. Our story: we like to be kind to our planet and to tread lightly upon it and all its inhabitants. After all, it is the only planet with chocolate. So to craft our splendid chocolate truffles, we don't use cow's milk or any other animal derived products. Our recipes are vegan friendly, lovingly made with 100% plant-based ingredients. We love trees and forests where animals live too, so we use 0 palm oil and choose certified sustainable cocoa and carbon balanced, recyclable or compostable packaging. Indulgence and care, hand in hand. So that was straight away, I liked that. And they have got World Land Trust, no palm oil, compostable in a bag. So even the bag inside, the plastic bag, unlike the other ones, which were M&S, this one's compostable, so that's recyclable. The packaging itself, the design, I thought was quite quirky, but the best thing about it was the taste. They were even better than the ones from M&S. So I really liked these. These were my favourite, I think, out of all of those chocolate truffles. And be kind. So they were dusted with cocoa. So what's it got in it? Its ingredients: cocoa mass, sugar, water, cocoa butter, vegetable oil, fats, sheer cut coconut, humechan, gluten, sorbn. I don't like it when I can't read what they are. That always makes me think, what is it? To have to go and look and Google when you're in your shopping. You don't want to have to keep Googling what things are. And I like to know what I'm putting into my body. Glucose, sugar, cacao powder, inverted sugar. So this was, and I think I bought this one. This was before lockdown. So last year I put them all to one side, meaning to do this vlog, and I'm only just doing it now. But they were my favourite. I remember them. Maybe it was because it's come with that memory of, oh, I found some vegan chocolate, and really loved them. But I think I looked online about these, and I'll try and put some links, as I said, in the video below once we've finished. But I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10 on taste and a 9 out of 10 on recycling. So really, really good. To get a 10 out of me is going to be a hard one, I'm afraid. So these ones, vegan fruit. So these are chocolate. Oh no, they're not chocolate chip. I thought they were. Oat cookies with raisin and apricot. I think, again, these were from Aldi. Ingredients: fortified wheat flour, calcium carbonate, iron, nickeled, tine raisin, 19% sugar, palm oil. So they get a loathing on this. 17%, particularly inverted sugar, syrup, apricots 4%, contains preservative, sulfur dioxide, derivative coconut raising agents. Again, this is when I first started buying, and I was buying the vegan. So one of the things I think you really have to be careful, and I've learned from when I first went vegan, and the more I've researched and the more I'm trying to be more sustainable and more ethical in what I buy and be aware of where things come from. And just because it's got a vegan on the packaging doesn't mean that it is 100% good. As you see, they've got palm oil in, but that doesn't list anywhere to tell me whether that's sustainable palm oil or not. But fruit flapjacks, I thought they were the chocolate cookies. I put them to one side, but they tasted good. So on taste, they get from me this may contain 8 nuts, salt, moss, carbonate, sodium carbonate, salt, and molasses. I'd say, from memory, it's been a long time since I had them, but I think they were a 6 out of 10 on taste. Didn't have chocolate in, would be, but they are fruit. They were for sweets, but something you can make at home, really simple. And I'd rather make these myself, so I know what I'm putting in them, than actually buy. Hence, I haven't bought since. But they weren't bad. So if you're wanting something and you don't want to be making them, then I would just look into checking to make sure the palm oil is sustainable, and it doesn't say on there, it's not listed, and it doesn't say whether this is recycled packaging either. So they get, because it's not listed at all in any way, shape or form, they get a 0 as well on recycling for apples. So what have we got else in here? Almost to the bottom, right. ichoc classic vegan. This, for actually tasting like chocolate, it's made with rice milk, I think. Yeah, rice choc. So ichoc, feel free, classic vegan range. Let's see. Sorry, didn't to put. So this one is FSC V packaging, vegan symbol, but there's not 100%, doesn't say 100% recycled. It's just got the FSC, which lots of stuff say. It's a Forest Commission. I think that stands for. I'd have to look it up. But organic rice drink, conserved chocolates 37%, raw cane sugar, cocoa butter, rice drink powder, 14% dried rice syrup, cocoa mass, tiger nuts, ground hazelnut paste, bourbon vanilla extract, sea salt, cocoa solids, 37% minimum from organic cultures, may contain trace of other tree nuts, milk and gluten. So on taste, again, this was one that I found quite nice, but it still was very sweet. I find a lot of the vegan chocolate, and as I say, that the Coke Be Kind was the nicest one, but it's very dark chocolate. But for milk chocolate or alternative milk vegan chocolate, this one wasn't that bad, but still, again, they were all really quite sweetness in taste. So I'd say that was one of the better ones, probably better than the Sea Dog maybe. But I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 apples for taste, and because it's I can't see another thing on there that says recycle, it's going to get a 2. It's just got that one. Doesn't say 100% recycle on there, so it only gets a 2 out apples for recycle thing. And I think that's it on the chocolate front. I might add to this for the snacks that I still have in here. This was, we had a little while ago, we had this, she says, to get it out of we had Eco Harvest on the Heath, which was in my local, and I say local, this was the year before COVID, the year before, which was run by the local churches, and they were making eco art, and there was lots of stalls and things, and on there was these crispy, cool courgette crisps, Neem's Kids crisps, and they were showing how to hydrate vegetables to make crisps at home, and I thought that was really good. They're vegan friendly, so Nims, Nims Kids, Change for Life. So I liked the idea. They was air dried, 100% courgette, so no nasties inside. It's zucchini and courgettes, and they actually didn't taste that bad either. So I thought, well, you can't really see it because it makes it go black, but those are Neem's Kids, worth looking into if you're looking for healthy snacks, and they're made in Britain as well. So I liked, so they're locally sourced. So on the eco front, we didn't do, I don't think I mentioned where are they made on those other ones, but again, those were just to add on the end if you're a crispy person, rather than, oh, this is my vegan chocolate or snacks. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. I'm not a crispy person for taste, but they didn't taste bad, so maybe I'm being harsh there. Yeah, let's give them an 8 out of 10. And on recycling, I'm afraid I can't see made in the UK, but there's nothing that says that this packaging is 100% recycle on there at all. So for me, on recycling, that's again a 0. But Hope for Children, it says, we made our fruit and veg crisps taste so good that your kids kept on eating them before the grown-ups got a chance to enjoy them. So we decided to make some especially for you and your friends, using fruits and veg that I know you will know. And the symbol is Hope for Children, Change for Life, and Koshka, I don't recognise that, KLBD are the symbols there, and vegan friendly. So if you want to research them a bit more, it's www.nimsfruitcrisp.com. So there we have it. I think that's it on the bits and pieces in here. Yeah, this is all. So yeah, that is it. So that's my little tips on chocolate, as we've just had. Oh, there was one more thing here, just to add on the end, is just oats. the world of nature without no added sugar. And I will do another one on the milks and the different plant-based milks, because they aren't all made the same and some of them are completely different. So I think it depends on the milk that they use in the chocolate, and that's why that rice chocolate bar definitely tasted better and more chocolatey, more creamy. So if you're interested, hopefully that's been helpful for you and for my belly. But that was my views and my apple report, the report on the chocolate bits that I've over the last year. There's not actually been that much chocolate. So one of the things that did happen from me becoming vegan is I don't actually consume chocolate bars in that sense, but I'm much more inclined to make stuff, and I do like having a nice bowl of cacao, ritual cacao. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I hope that's helpful. If it has, give me a thumbs up. If it hasn't, don't worry, and please like and share this with people you think would find it of interest. Thank you. Take